Hello there guys, how are you doing? It's Gabriel here, and welcome to Murder at Masquerade Manor. This is a free indie game that's available to play on GameJolt.com. As always guys, I've put a link in the description below if you would like to try the game yourself. Now, the vibe that I'm getting from this game guys is sort of, well, it's basically Cluedo. And you're an inspector and you're being sent to this posh party. And the host of this party gets murdered. And it's your job to question all the people at the party and find out who done it. But there's a little twist guys. The murderer also pursues you. So that to me adds a whole lot of suspense and tension to the game. That whole having to look over your shoulder every 2 seconds sort of thing. This is going to be a lot of fun guys. And I don't know if you know this guys, but you know, I'm somewhat of a detective myself. The amount of cases I've solved up here in Scotland, it's unbelievable. I've also been told that you need one of these here, or just any kind of paper, because when you're questioning the partygoers, they drop a lot of clues as to who may have done it, blah blah blah. So I'm going to be using my wee notepad here, so let's get right into it guys.
Dear Inspector, you are invited to attend Mr. White's annual masquerade party. Formal dress and mask are required.
Okay.
Well, here we are. I suppose I should find Mr. White and thank him for the invitation.
Well, yes, that would be highly appropriate. You guys are going to be like, oh no, he's going to put on a posh accent for the entire episode. Nah, not the entire episode, guys, but I've got to put on a posh accent at a posh party. If I don't put on an accent, guys, you know, the people at the party might not, they might turn their nose up at me and stuff, and I want caviar and cannabis. But it is true though, innit? It's like the sort of upper class of society, they do turn their nose up at the middle class and lower class. So it's important that I put on a posh accent, guys. What the hell? What happened? What happened? I'm no expert, guys, but I think Mr. White has just been murdered. What the hell is that? What is this?
Aha! It's covered in blood. I bet this is the murder weapon.
I don't believe that. I've actually found the murder weapon. Oh, hey! What is this? Mr. White!
It's Mr. White. He's been murdered. Everyone here is a suspect. I should speak to everybody to see if I can find out who did this. It looks like he's been stabbed to death, so I should see if I can find the murder weapon. Better watch my back though. There's a murderer on the loose.
There's that guy for, what is it? V for Vendetta? Hugo Weaving. And everybody, you are phenomenal in the Matrix. Mr. Anderson! Right, J to open notebook. Right, hang on. Right. Okay, so tick every innocent person. The weapon was an ice pick. Right, okay. Right guys, well I guess it's time to start questioning people. Let's start with you. Who are you?
Can I help you, Inspector?
Right, he's the devil, right? So, where were you and who were you with?
I was on my own in the lounge.
Oh, you were on your own, were you? Ah! He's got an alibi, guys. And he's the devil. It's a no-brainer, innit?
I don't know if it helps, but the Anonymous was holding an ice pick earlier.
Oh, the Anonymous was holding an ice pick, was he? Well, guys, he is our first suspect. He was holding the weapon. Okay.
I heard that the Jester is to inherit a lot of money now Mr. White is dead.
Right, so the Jester had a problem with Mr. White. Okay, thank you. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to... Is he going to... Hey, excuse me, buddy. What you doing? What you doing? I've not declared you the murderer, I'm just... Oh, guys, he's going to kill me! Oh, God, man. That was kind of creepy. Right, okay. Who are you, baby? Who are you?
Can I help you, Inspector?
Right, you're the cat. Okay. Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the dining room, talking to Scaramouche. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Of course.
The Raven has been secretly carrying a corkscrew all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, baby, the ice pick was the murder weapon. Oh, I shouldn't have told her that.
Piero was arguing with Mr. White earlier. Maybe that means...
Right, so Piero was had a problem with Mr. White also. Right, so the Jester and Piero had a problem with Mr. White, and Anonymous has already been confirmed as holding the murder weapon. Doesn't mean he did it. I mean, he could have went to get some ice, and the Raven held a corkscrew. Well, thanks, baby. Right, so let's tick off. That was a cat, wasn't it? It was. Right, who's this? Who's this? Is this Raven? Oh, Raven. Raven!
Can I help you, Inspector?
You had the corkscrew. But she's probably opening a bottle of wine, because they do drink a lot of wine at these posh parties.
I was in the conservatory, talking to the Anonymous. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I don't know if it helps, but the cat was holding a screwdriver earlier.
Right, okay, so the cat was holding a screwdriver. Okay, and who do you think did it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Okay, thank you, Raven. Right, okay, let's take the Raven off the list, guys. Oh, no! Oh! No, this is so creepy. Why did they follow you? Like, after you questioned them, why did they start walking towards you? Totally creeps me out, that man. Right. So I've got my notes, guys, and we're in the swing of it. I've got a good feeling about this. Who's this? Who's this?
Can I help you, Inspector?
Right, okay, this is Scaramouche. He's not on my list yet. Yes! Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening.
I was in the dining room, talking to the cat. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Is that not what it's saying in the song? Scaramouche, is it Scaramouche or maybe it's Scaramanga? I don't know.
I saw somebody acting suspiciously. Oh yes, it was the Harlequin. They were nervously looking for something and left the room with the screwdriver.
So the Harlequin had the screwdriver. Okay. And who do you think did it?
I really don't know.
Oh, for goodness
I'm
sake.
sorry, Inspector.
Well, that's just freaking typical. Right, okay, thank you, Scaramouche. That's another person I've spoken to. Who are you? Oh, this is Harlequin.
Can I help you, Inspector?
And you had the screwdriver, Harlequin. What were you doing fixing a door? What were you doing with the thing that didn't kill the Mr. White?
I was in the conservatory. Both the Raven and the Anonymous were there, but I didn't speak to either of them much.
The kind of voice acting sort of like cut up into pieces, like.
I saw somebody acting suspiciously. Oh yes, it was the Jester. They were nervously looking for something and left the room with an ice pick.
Right, guys, the Jester had a problem with Mr. White and he had the ice pick. Right now, I'm putting a star next to the Jester. He is my prime suspect.
Raven has never liked Mr. White. He's been in his shadow for a long time. Envy will drive a person crazy. I'm not surprised it came to this.
So now the Raven has a problem with Mr. White, but the Raven had this the corkscrew. So okay, so that's another person, and that was Harlequin, wasn't it? Right. Okay, guys. Oh, who are you? Oh, who are you? Who are you?
How can I help you, Inspector?
Right, now the Anonymous had the ice pick earlier, but he never had a problem with Mr. White.
I was in the conservatory talking to the Raven. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
You were also good in Lord of the Rings, buddy. You guys went to?
I don't know why at the time, but I'm sure I saw the Doctor with a corkscrew sometime before the incident.
Right, so the Doctor had a corkscrew, which wasn't the murder weapon, so it could not have been him.
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Of course. Right, the anonymous. The anonymous. Okay, guys, here's the jester. I think. Are you the jester? No, he's my prime suspect.
How can I help you, Inspector?
Oh, guys, I've got the chills. Right, okay. Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the dining room with Scaramouche and the cat.
And did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
I don't know if it helps, but Piero was holding a corkscrew earlier.
Right, so Piero had a problem with Mr. White, but he wasn't holding the actual weapon. And who do you think did it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Right, guys, I've got a horrible feeling. I need to get out of here. Oh! I need to get out of here. I need to get who's that guy? He's got a horrible, creepy looking mask. Right, so I've spoken to the jester. And now, this is either Piero or the doctor.
Can I help you, Inspector?
Right, okay. And you had the corkscrew, right? Where were you and who were you with?
I was in the dining room. Both Scaramouche and the cat were there, but I didn't speak to either of them much.
Right, and did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
The devil has been secretly carrying an ice pick all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
Could be, but the devil didn't have a problem, as far as I'm aware.
Rumour has it the Anonymous owes Mr. White a lot of money. It's not legitimate, though. So I'd say his death has cleared that debt.
Like, the Anonymous, right, and the Jester both had problems with Mr. White, and they both had an ice pick. So now, the Anonymous and the Jester is my prime suspect. Right, okay. Now what I need to do, guys, is find Piero. He or she could be key to me finding... Do you want to reveal Piero? No, not yet. Right, okay. Right, that's Piero. So how are you guys doing? Is that right? You enjoying this game? Have you guys sussed it out already? Right, I know you're not the person, but please don't walk towards me like that. I am an officer of the law! Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. White. There's the jester. I don't trust him. Oh! Are you... who are you? Are you...
Can I help you, Inspector?
Right, the final person I need to speak to, guys. Now, Piero had a problem with Mr. White, but she had the corkscrew. Okay, who were you with? Where were you and who were you with?
I was on my own, in the study.
Oh, you were on your own, were you? Did you see anyone acting suspiciously?
Scaramouche has been secretly carrying an ice pick all night. That could have been used as a murder weapon, right?
Yeah, of course.
Rumour has it the cat owes Mr. White a lot of money. It's not legitimate, so I'd say his death has cleared that debt.
I don't know, guys. I have now questioned every single person at this party. Right? Now, here's what I have to do, right? The people that had a problem with Mr. White, okay, was the Anonymous, Jester, Cat, Raven, and Piero. They're the only ones that had a reason to want to kill Mr. White. Now, out of those 5 people that had a problem, only 2 of them had the actual murder weapon. Right, I think what I should do, guys, is question them one more time. You know, just... Are you the Anonymous? Are you the Anonymous?
How can I help you, Inspector?
Yes, I need to speak to you. Where were you?
I was in the conservatory talking to the Raven. There was somebody else in the room, but I can't remember who it was.
Right, okay.
I don't know why at the time, but I'm sure I saw the doctor with a corkscrew sometime before the incident.
Right, guys. I'm gonna... He was with somebody, right? So I'm gonna take a random guess here, guys, and I'm gonna say... Oh, it's you!
How can I help you, Inspector?
I was looking for you.
I was in the dining room with Scaramouche and the cat.
Right, okay, guys.
I really don't know. I'm sorry, Inspector.
Okay, right, guys, I'm gonna take. Oh! What? It was a fucking jester! Oh no, man, I was about to. Literally, guys, I was just about to walk away and say, right, guys, I'm going to pick somebody, I'm going to pick the jester. I literally was about to say that. Because he was my first prime suspect. He was my gut. My gut said, it's the jester. I freaking turned my back and they stabbed us. I don't believe it. Damn it. My gut was right. If I had actually declared him the murderer, I would have completed the game. Oh, man, that sucks. That was... Well, look here, guys, there we go. That was a murder at Masquerade Manor. I didn't quite solve the case, which sucks. I was murdered. But I did wither it down to the jester. And, yeah, so in a way, it was a victory for me, even though the screen tells you otherwise. But, yeah, so that was... there we go, guys. I really enjoyed that game. It was good fun. Sort of, writing down notes, guys, on a notepad is essential. It really is. It helps. I put a question mark next to everyone that had a problem with Mr. White, and I put down the weapon that they may have used next to their name, and that's how I was able to deduce it was either anonymous or jester. And I was going to go with jester because he was my first pick. So if you like this game, guys, and you want to see if you can complete it, click on the link in the description below. This was a very enjoyable game. So yeah. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and I will see you all in the next one.